What's up, guys? NepentheZ here, and welcome to another episode of Draft to Glory. I did record an episode. Sadly, I forgot to record the intro to the episode. I built a really good draft. I won the draft. We made about 5 to 10k profit, and that was supposed to be today's video. But because I didn't record it, we are back with, for me, another one, and for the stream that's watching right now, another one. And if you guys do enjoy Draft to Glory and you want to leave a thumbs up on the video, that'd be much appreciated. Try and smash over 5,000 likes for today's video. So my draft record right now as well as 18 wins out of 32. We've got some good formations here. 4-3-2-1, 4-1-2-1-2 narrow, and a 4-3-1-2. I'm going to go with a 4-1-2-1-2 narrow. Even though I do like wingers a lot in this game, we're just going to have to utilize them as subs mostly. And we are going to take as many UCL cards as possible. However, I think as a way to start and as a good place to start, Kante will be really, really strong for our squad. Now, in the last video, somebody tweeted me that at the end, when I got manager and such again, the chem styles switched. So the chem styles do switch. I don't know how to initiate it this year. It's not the same as it was in previous years. So if you guys know an actual proper way on how to switch the chem styles like methodically, feel free to tweet me a video, and I will be sure to give you some credit in the next video that I do when the video goes live. Oh, Mo Salah. I haven't used him much, but him as a right striker will be fantastic. What chem style has he got? Hawk as well. That is brilliant. It will get a good boost to pace and shooting, and a nice boost to jumping, strength, and aggression. It looks like we're going to be building into a good Premier League squad here. Still, as we get... yeah, I mean, we'd take Lukaku as well. 2 left footers not ideal, especially... Is Lukaku 4-star or 3-star? He's 4-star weak foot. That's not so bad. We can swap those around and play Lukaku on the left. I actually had Lukaku in the last draft that we just won that didn't make it to the video. But I want to try and go for my highest rated draft, which would be a 188. A 187 is currently my biggest draft. So anything we can take to get a 188 would be very welcome. And on that note, it's giving me just some of the best players in the game right here. We've got Kante, we've got De Bruyne, we've got Lukaku and Salah. Lukaku's debatable, but KDB with a maestro is an absolute beast to have in this team. Nice and tall, great work rates, and a good 5-star, 4-star. And it definitely looks like we're building into a full Premier League squad here. And with that, I mean, I could go for Rajan Angolan and play him on 8 chem. It wouldn't mess with the team chemistry too much, but would give us a good 85 rated player. Or we could go with Dembele. So we'll say, what do you guys think in stream? Because I'm recording this live on stream. What would you guys go with? Put in the chat. Would you go with Nangolan or would you go with Dembele? I'm thinking Dembele could actually be a good centre mid because he's got good like defensive qualities, hasn't he? Medium, 4-star skill moves, good stand tackle, good strength, a little low on stamina. A lot more Rajas than Dembele's, but it is a pretty cool mix. Now, in terms of chemistry, this gets De Bruyne onto full chem. Lukaku's already onto full chem. It doesn't help Kante really. We'll go for Premier League, I think. We'll go for Dembele. We'll have to move him over to the right hand side. Actually, for passing, I suppose the left hand side is probably better. I'm kind of glad I did go with Dembele now because we didn't get like much greatness here. So Lemina's going to have to be the one to link us in. So he's got the artist chem style, which is actually a massive boost for his ball control, dribbling, and passing, which are obviously super stats for the midfield. Hopefully we don't have Lemina as our final centre mid. But this Premier League squad is now really starting to come along, guys. Inform Robertson here would be a dream. We didn't get Inform Robertson. We got Le Marchand. He does have an anchor chem style. He is a terrible card. This was such a good start to this draft. As you guys know, in my personal opinion, in terms of draft, I think backline and midfielders are far more important than attackers because you get so many good attackers that you could just sub on. What is that? That is really sad. I'm going to have to take the French guy just to give links. This is now an issue because if I don't get some very, very strong defenders in my on my bench and reserves. Oh, fantastic. There's some choices for us, guys. We could go with Mats Hummels, doesn't link. We could go with Koulibaly or PK. None of them link. I guess I'm going to go with Koulibaly because, well, actually, I didn't take the... I kind of wish I took Nangolan now, but we actually have... I think there's, 2 good right backs and 2 good left backs from Napoli. So we've got a decent chance of linking him. Would be nice if we could get a Napoli defender. We don't even get a La Liga. Sorry, a Serie A. Valencia with a Hunter isn't so bad. Bender I don't care about. Juan Fran doesn't really work for us. Valencia's pretty good, to be fair. We can't link him with anyone yet, sadly. So we have got 2 good defenders. They just don't have any chemistry at the moment. And then in goal, Perrin isn't enough to give Koulibaly 7 chem. Neto is obviously just the wrong league for us. Keylor Navas also the wrong league. It's going to have to be Leno. What chem style has he got? He boosts reflexes, speed, and positioning. So his handling and diving are going to be the same. Don't know if I care about that. He'll go to 99 reflexes and 99 positioning. What would you guys go with? Stream, what would you go with? I'm tempted to go with Neto because it would be quite easy to link him, especially with how bad that back left defense is. Like the left centre back and the left back, we can change very easily. And if we did get a Lenglet or an Umtiti or a Varane, it would also link with Kante, which would be good. So I'm gonna take Neto as just a basic chem, well-rounded goalkeeper and risk it. I'm gonna go for my defenders next though, because this is going to be important for the goalkeeper pick. Oh, Alexandro, fantastic. That's very, very nice. I mean, we get Lalo in there as well. Sadly, we can't link him and we already have Valencia, but Alexandro can go in at left back and then we can swap around Koulibaly. Now I kind of wish I took Perrin because Koulibaly would have got onto 7 chem. This doesn't really change the chemistry too much. I need a Premier League defender. David Luiz would be absolutely spectacular right here. Dalbert isn't bad. Dalbert isn't good though, is he? I mean, I could take this guy, Son Yuku. He's actually not bad. No, he is bad. Who am I trying to kid? On his face card stats, he's not bad. Good pace, good defending, good physical, but it's terrible. Now, I could take him, would give a soft link to Kante and to Valencia, or we could take Dalbert and play him at right centre-back and give a soft link to the goalkeeper. I don't think I want to do that. I think I want to take the Premier League defender. He's got Shadow Chem style as well. It gives us the biggest boost. And now this goalkeeper, we basically need a Premier League or a La Liga or a Serie A goalkeeper. That is perfect. We get Alisson. Keylor Navas popped up again. Alisson's going to be the one for us though. He's going to go in there. That gets us up to 92 chem. I like Koulibaly and Sandro. I don't like the fact that I don't have a strong Premier League set of defenders. Let's go for our midfielders and attackers first and do the reserves last, which is actually quite unusual for me. I usually do it the other way around. These picks are going from bad to worse. Yarmolenko, I'm not really interested in. Mascherano, neither. We'll take Vitolo. We'll just go for a highest rated on that one and move into the next pick. Come on, give me someone nice here. What are these picks? Seriously, we're not. Look at these ratings. They're terrible. Absolutely terrible. Moving into the next pick. Come on, give me someone big, an icon or something. Oh, fantastic. Riyad Mahrez as a sub, coming on into that midfield role with how good his passing is. Short passing is good, vision's good, curve's good. Not great, but good. We could actually put De Bruyne down into centre mid and put Mahrez up into cam. That would be very good. So we can sub Mahrez on. Sadly, we can't get him onto a good enough chem spot with what he's got there. Ooh, Mendy. I think I'm going to go with Mendy. Mendy with a shadow over this guy with a shadow. They both get 7 chem anyway, and he gives Kante a chem link. I think that's the one, isn't it? Or what about if we do that? That doesn't help at all. Yeah, so we get 94 chem. Look, how weird is that? We get what would you guys rather do? 4 and 4 on these two, or 7, 4 and 7? So 4, 4 and 10, or 7, 4 and 7. Few choices there. I'm glad that we got a good replacement for Lamina. Here's our final few picks. Gonna have to go that Neymar. Absolutely gonna have to. He's such a beast. We're gonna pop him in there. I don't think we're gonna get 100 chem now, unless we get a good Premier League centre back here. And then we could probably fit in a full Premier League defence. Oh, we do get Gabriel Jesus. I'll take him, but we don't necessarily need him either. Our attack is already very good. I'm not too disappointed with this team so far. Mbappe. Ooh. Doucouré with a Maestro. If he had a defensive-minded chem style, I would take him over Lamina in a heartbeat. But we're going to sub probably Mahrez, maybe even Neymar now. We'll sub Neymar on in at cam and drop De Bruyne down at centre mid. So I'm going to take Mbappe for that super sub there, which would be nice. 2 more spots to go. Can we get one good Premier League defender? Oh, we get Hector Bellerin. Does he help? Who else do we get there? Kolasinac. Now, we could start Kolasinac, start Son Yunku, and sub on Koulibaly as 7 chem and as 5 chem, and sub on Alexandra as 5 chem. It would only be 1 chem more than what they get currently. What would Stream do? What would you guys do here, Stream? Gomez, give over. Kolasinac centre back. Yeah, Alexandro sadly wouldn't get links then. Or Hector Bellerin centre back because he's fast, right? But that is all he is. I think Kolasinac probably... He only has 2 more defending, but he has a lot more physical. Yeah, so stream is saying Kolasinac. I'll go with Kolasinac. We'll pop Kolasinac in like that, and we'll pop Son Yunkuru in there. And then we are basically going to have... I already have Le Marchand. I actually didn't need to take him. If I wanted to start with Premier League defenders, I could have just started with Le Marchand and the 75 rated guy that we've got in there. We are up to a 186, potentially a little bit higher. We could get up to a 188. We need a couple... Well, we need a last big pick. I would honestly just love a good Premier League defender here. A good Premier League defender is exactly what the doctor ordered. It's thrown us up Sané again, so we'll take him. Glick's not going to get onto my field. So this team in general, dudes, is quite good. I think it's another 187. It's only a 186. The attack is great, and this is why I always talk about the back line being like the problem area. I'm going to have to sub on 2 defenders. I would probably be better off just starting like this. You know? I just feel like this would probably be better. The only person that really loses out on Kem is the goalkeeper. Sandro is on 7, that's fine. Koulibaly will get up to 5 if I can get the right manager. Mendy as a centre-back's not terrible. Nice and tall, good physical. He's got a good chem style as well with a shadow on, so Mendy wouldn't be too bad. And if we struggled... We don't actually have a defender that we can sub on. If we struggled, what we could do is we could either bring on... we could bring on Kolasinac, or we could possibly put Kante down into CDM, into centre-back role. I mean, he's not ideal in terms of height, but it's only the draft at the end of the day, isn't it? That back line could cause me issues, guys. So I think in-game, Lemina's going to switch with De Bruyne, and then Neymar's going to come on in at Cam. And then our super subs are going to basically be Sané and Mbappe, or potentially Mahrez and Mbappe. Probably Mahrez and Mbappe, actually. And if I'm struggling defensively, I'm going to put Gullit onto the bench. And if I really do need to bring on like a defensive-minded player and drop Kante into centre-back, we'll bring on Gullit. Let's get ourselves a manager. Hopefully a Serie A manager shows up, because that would be really, really helpful. Sadly not. Brazilian takes us up to 96. That's not bad, actually. German, 94. We don't even get a Premier League manager either. French takes us up to 95 and 94. So we'll take the Brazilian manager, and that is going to be the draft, guys. So we're going to get into some gameplay, and hopefully... With a team like this, with how good the attack is, I would hope to get to at least the semi-final with this draft. Let's get into the gameplay. Okay, guys, as we go into the gameplay, the first opponent we come up against is a 4-4-1-1 squad with Desailly, Petit, Cavani in form, Pogba, Mbappe, and Lala special cards, Griezmann special card as well, and Mane too. All in all, an absolutely sensational draft. And this draft to glory, as I kind of explained during the squad building or the draft building section, was recorded on stream. And I've always wanted to record it on stream, but I've always been hesitant to record it on stream because of stream snipers. Now, I know a lot of people have very different opinions on stream snipers, and I will explain my opinion on stream snipers as we go. But on this draft specifically, guys, this round here against Bottle Jobs FC, the semi-final and the final were all against stream snipers. And what I mean when I say the term stream snipers, in FIFA, it's far less kind of damaging in many regards than in shooter games or tactical games that have high time differences. For example, when I used to play PUBG a lot, stream snipers would be really difficult to deal with, because if you've kind of like holed up here, you're in the white zone, you know, you're in a building, just, you know, waiting for the zone to move or whatever, and somebody just looks at your stream and is like, oh, he's in that house there. They now have a great advantage. They just have a tactical advantage that you can't possibly account for when trying to play PUBG. So stream snipers in that sense and in those sort of games they get like massive advantages. Stream snipers in FIFA, they don't typically get an advantage in a tactical sense. And, you know, if you stream snipe me and I'm just better than you at FIFA, it makes no difference to me, because if I'm just better than you, you don't get like you can't see what I'm doing or anything like that. You might be able to hear some of my call outs in terms of the game and play off of those. So I might say, oh, this guy's really deep, so I can hold possession, and that might influence how you play. I might say, oh, this guy's way too aggressive, I'm going to sit back now that I've got a goal and counter-attack him, and that might influence how you play. So, you know, you might hear some call-outs actually on stream live whilst I'm playing you that will give you not an advantage, but a tactical change that wouldn't happen normally. But the reason why stream snipers could potentially be an issue is because in draft, as you guys know, with my draft record, it's generally quite easy for me. You know, draft is a game mode that, for me, for somebody who plays this game to a high level, and I'm not saying I'm competitive or top 100. You know, I play this to an elite level in FIFA. Generally, people in draft don't play this game to an elite level. So I'm constantly, you know, in a situation where, unless I come up against somebody who is pretty much either elite level, or gold 1 or level or gold 2 level with a better draft than me, I'm never really going to lose. So the chance of me actually coming up against somebody very, very good in draft and losing is just really, really slim. However, when I'm streaming and people want to have a game against me, and stream sniping doesn't necessarily have to have a bad like stigma to it either, in terms of why people snipe you. Some people might just want to play against their favorite content creators. I get that completely. They might be like, oh my god, he's about to play draft, I'll never match him in rivals, I'll never match him in champs. This might be my time to play my favorite content creator. Let me go and build a draft and also try and match up against him. So it doesn't necessarily have to be a bad thing, but it just means that I play, or in this draft, for example, especially this game right here, this team was phenomenal and this opponent was very, very good. And again, he tweeted me after the game saying GG. You know, it just gives me a much more challenging opponent when I wouldn't normally have had that level of opponent in the draft. So it does just up the difficulty level a little bit for me. But as I said, I wanted to start recording it on stream, because if I can record it on stream, I will record, like, basically I want to start moving into recording a lot of my drafts on stream. And if you guys don't know, twitch.tv/NepentheZ, that's where I live stream every day. Yesterday we live streamed 2 drafts. We already talked about that at the start. We won the first draft, we made about 5 or 10k profit. We won this draft here today, and unless you're blind and didn't see the thumbnail or the title, you know exactly what I've packed, obviously. I'm post-commenting the gameplay. But what I do want to do going forwards, and the reason why I want to stream it, is it more of a time thing, because I can't do everything I want to do if I do draft outside of stream, Road to Glory outside of stream, other content outside of stream. So what I'm going to start doing going forwards is actually the games that we play, they're all going to be live commed, so and then just edited down. So I'm just going to cut out, you know, like literally would have recorded, well, when I streamed all of this live, instead of me recording it as well, chopping it up and post-comming it, everything's going to be recorded live. It's all just going to be chopped up, and you guys are going to get, in my opinion, a much better experience as you go through the emotions with me as we play the game in the draft. And you know, I think that would be good. And when we hit big packs and stuff, when it's live and in front of people and stuff, it gives it a far more authentic feeling and a far better, just, I don't know, it just, for me personally, it just gives me this feeling of joy when I'm doing it in front of live people. It makes it, yeah, I don't know, I guess it just makes it more authentic. But as you can see, guys, we go 2-1 down in the draft final. This was a tricky game at the start. It took me a while, like a fair while, to really understand how this guy was playing and such. We end up pulling it back to 2-2. Just a few minutes later, we get a free kick and made it 3-2. And as soon as in just a few minutes before half time, we've got a free kick and made it 4-2 from this free kick, almost an identical position. We go 4-2 up here, and that was pretty much it. You know, in fact, that was it. That was the end of the game. So we end up winning 4-2 in the final. Really comfortable victory in the end, and delighted to have won it. That is going to be the end of the gameplay. Let's get into the packs. So, guys, we end up winning the draft. I won this draft on the stream. I did have a concern that this team was going to let me down defensively, but I tell you something, Koulibaly, even on the 4 chem that he was on, was absolutely outstanding. Hands down, the best defender in the whole team. I brought on immediately Neymar for Lamina and De Bruyne down into the centre mid area. And the team like this just played really, really well. I was most disappointed with Romelu Lukaku. Shocking card. He got subbed off quite often from Mbappe like that. And Mbappe I was most impressed with. He is just outrageous in this game. He's so broken. So this was kind of the team mostly until the final, where I actually subbed Neymar off and brought Mahrez on because Neymar's stand was a bit low. But Kante is amazing. Koulibaly was absolutely phenomenal. And I was also really surprised with Mendy as well. I thought he was very, very good. Didn't have too many troubles with the keeper on 7 chem. Saying that, I did concede a fair old amount of goals in this draft. But that's now 19 draft wins out of the last 33 attempts. And of course, back-to-back wins, both on stream, which I'm really happy with. It just means that I can really create Draft to Glory on stream a lot, but no clean sheets here today. 3-1 win, a 6-2 win in a tough game against a player with a guest, a 2-1 win against a very tricky opponent, the best opponent in the whole draft, and then a 4-2 win against a guy who was a little bit stressful the first 20, 30 minutes until I settled into my game and just figured out, his play style. So for our rewards, guys, it's a 50k pack and a 5k pack. It's one of the worst rewards. It's one of the 2 worst rewards, really. The worst one is the 2 7.5k, well, the 2 25ks and the 7.5k. We get a 50k and a 5k. The only hope we've got is if we pack something big out of the 50k pack. Here goes our 5k pack. We do get a shiny card, so that is a very good start. It's going to be Sabitzer there. Oh, wait, was that even Sabitzer, or was that, what's the other guy's name? I can't remember the other guy's name. So, no, it was Sabitzer. So, nothing major out of this pack. Iheanacho and Paulinho. Few fitness cards. We'll make, like, including the players, maybe like 3k back off of this pack. And then including the match coins, we've got like another 3k or so, maybe 3.5k. So with discards from rare players pack and selling whatever we get, we'll break even at worst. Whether or not we make good profit here today is going to depend on whether or not we get a big player out of this 50k pack. So let's see what the EA gods have in store for us. Walk out! Come on, EA, please! Icon! Oh, Dutch! Centre forward, no way! No way! No way! We just packed Prime Gullit, no way! Let's go! You can't make it up, let's go! No way! Oh my god! Oh, I've just woke my kids up. I've definitely just woke my kids up. No way! Oh, I'm about to pass out. I'm about to pass out. I'm about to pass out. My heart is going 100 million beats per minute. I can't believe I just packed Prime Gullit. Look at my hands. Look at my hands. I can't believe. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I can't believe I'm so done. I am so done. I'm so done. I can't. Oh my god. Let's go. Oh my god. I cannot believe I just packed Prime Gullit on the first owner road to glory through Draft to Glory. Oh my god. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to say. I can't believe that's the... Oh, I'm just done. I'm out. I'm lost. I'm lost. I'm lost. Guys, this is going to be the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. Drop a thumbs up on the video if you enjoyed it. And I will see you tomorrow for another episode. I'm out. Peace.